Joining us now via Zoom from Australia is geopolitical strategist and foreign policy consultant Hassan Pirzada. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks a lot for having me, Emily.
Sure. So why is President Trump turning specifically to Pakistan's army chief to help reopen these talks?
I think the Pakistan army chief is the back channel with Trump. There is still a reason, there's still a path to peace at all. I think so the most important point is, as you say, that President Trump has reached out to Asim Munir, Field Marshal Asim Munir, and I think so asked Pakistan to use its influence to bring back Iran to negotiation, while on the other side, putting the pressure on Iran with those economic sanctions. I think so that tells you everything about the level of confidence which Washington currently has on Pakistan. This by no means Pakistan volunteering for a diplomatic role that nobody asked for, but Trump is specifically turning to Munir because he believes the Asim Munir can deliver a message to Tehran that Washington itself currently cannot. I think so Pakistan has something which very few countries possesses. It has a working relationship with Washington at the moment, a good relationship with Tehran, both with the political side and the military side, and also have deep military to military contacts across the region, and specifically with the current defense agreement with Saudi Arabia and Türkiye. So Sayyid Asim Munir, the chief marshal, the field marshal, is, I think so, uniquely positioned at the moment within this architecture to deliver the message, not just a diplomatic note, as a Pakistan's most senior military figure. I think so he has the authority and the credibility to have some serious discussions with the Iranian officials at the highest level, and then have direct communication with Trump to give them access to the American side from the highest level as well.
And I mean, he, meeting with officials close to the supreme leader, I mean, what kind of message do you think specifically? I mean, none of us were on that call, but what kind of message do you think it will have any influence or sway the supreme leadership in any way?
My understanding would be the message would be very straightforward, that the door to diplomacy remains open, but the window will not remain open indefinitely. We have seen that President Trump has made clear that the pressure on Iran, he will be increasing that, including the threat of these major economic sanctions. At the same time, with Asim Munir being in Tehran, shows that he is choosing to communicate still with Tehran by having this diplomatic door open. I see that as significant. It suggests to me that Washington is still see a negotiated outcome from this as achievable, and Asim Munir is the key for that. I believe so that the Chief of Army Staff, Field Marshal Asim Munir, has the value that he can present that message to Tehran in a way that is fundamentally different from Washington delivering it directly or via Oman or Qatar. He has done that before as well. He has gone to Tehran a couple of times in the last 4 months and was able to bring the Iranians onto the table, and also then to Switzerland, where their memorandum of understanding, Islamabad memorandum, was signed as well.
And also, he's supposed to be discussing the Houthi attacks against Saudi Arabia and with Pakistan's new defense agreement with Saudi Arabia and Turkey. Do you think they could position themselves as a mediator?
Absolutely, because Pakistan relationship are precisely which give Pakistan the leverage as a mediator. Pakistan relationship with Saudi Arabia and Turkey doesn't compromise its credibility with Iran. Actually, it goes as opposite. Pakistan has a relationship across this regional divide now that no single Gulf or Western actor can replicate that. Pakistan has close strategic relationship with, as I say, Saudi Arabia and Turkey, but it also has maintained diplomatic and economic engagement with Iran in the last few months within that war as well. The key I would see is that Pakistan doesn't have to claim that it has any interest. A credible mediator doesn't need to be friendless, it needs to be trusted. And Pakistan has the trust of all the sides involved in this conflict at the moment. So Munir can definitely present a strong case about the Houthis as well, because he can tell Tehran directly that Pakistan defensive relationship with Saudis are defensive in design to protect its partner, and they are not a license of Pakistan to become a part of war against Iran, but Pakistan will defend Saudi Arabia and Türkiye as Pakistan has gone into agreement with them. So I think the bigger picture would be to see Pakistan as a bridge which can do a bridge between all these countries in this competing regional bloc, rather than simply a member of one bloc at a time. Pakistan can bring all these together, and that's what Munir's roles will be in Tehran.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your explanation of everything.